One thing's pretty clear, changing from older graph units, whether you're staying in the same brand or to new brands, moving over your waypoints in your information can be a challenging hurdle. So I've got 3 helixes that I have taken off my old boat, and I am moving over to 2 new Explorers. I've already got the Explorers, I've got the helixes off my old boat, but I would like to pass these helixes on to somebody else that can use them, but I want to capture that information. And I'm going to show you the easiest way to do that, on how to take old data waypoints from your Helix units and put them onto an Explorer unit, and it's super easy. One of the things I didn't really care for about the Helixes, even though they were easy to use and simple and they were great for a lot of functions of side imaging and graphing, their waypoint management was not their strong point. But now the new Explorer units have a really nice waypoint management. I'm actually kind of excited to bring these old waypoints over, put them into my Explorer units, and then go through the process of cleaning them up on the Explorer units versus using the Humminbird software on my PC, which wasn't really that great. So let me show you how. This is super easy. And in the old Humminbird stuff, everything had to go through the Humminbird PC program, and you had to convert them. You don't have to do this. It's super easy. All we need is a 32 gig micro SD card with an adapter, and this takes just a few seconds. So let me show you how to do it. So if this was one of your hurdles and apprehensions about moving from the Helixes to the Explorer, let me show how easy this is. So we're going to fire up our Helix. I've actually got it disconnected off the old boat. So if you still have this on your old boat, or if you're going to back them up before you get into a new boat or whatever like that. But one of the things I've done is I've just got an extra power cord that I've got to some alligator clips. So I can just hook this up to my starting battery, my Powerhouse Lithium on my boat. And this is a great way to have a portable way to bring a depth finder with you if you want to take your waypoints on the go fishing with somebody else or something like that. Get it fired up, and then all we are going to do is take out the map card, make sure that's not interfering with anything. And then we're going to take our 32 gig with adapter, pop this in. If you don't have a good 32 gig card, I always like to keep one clean one around for doing software updates and things like this, and keep it marked. If you need a link to a good 32 card, I will put that down in the description below. You can probably grab them off Amazon or something like that pretty easily, pretty inexpensively. Upload nav data. No, I don't want to do that. But actually what I want to do is I want to go to menu. And then we're going to go to navigation, waypoints, up to options, select all. And you can, if you don't want to bring all your waypoints or you want to select some, this is the same process, but I want all of them. Then we're going to export. So this is going to overwrite anything that's on the card, which is fine because I already got these backed up. I already did this on one of my graphs already. Hit yes. New data successfully uploaded. So there we go. Then we just need to take the card out here. And the other thing is you can always take these SD files, actually load them onto a hard drive or a laptop, and then you can have another backup of these as well. So that if you want to make sure before you get rid of your depth finders, before you upgrade, that you have a backup and you have them on your graphs, you can do all that, and that's a smart thing to do as well. Then just pop it out of the adapter. Go right over to our new Explorer that's already powered on. We had popped out our VX card that comes with the graph to do the waypoint to make sure it wasn't interfering. Now you can see we popped that back in and we got a beautiful map of our lake with our waypoints over it. Then put the micro XD in there. And then we're going to go up to home. Now we have the option of using the touch screen or the arrows. We're going to go to my data. Go to my data. And then import nav data. And basically you can select a file, and we want this HWR file. The IT and the other one are trail, so you might have to do this a couple different times, but this is just going to be the waypoints here, and it's going to import that data. And there it says 576 points in. If we want, we should be able to bring in these other files, which would be trails. So if we wanted to bring in some of the trails and things like that, There's one track brought in. Another track. So there we got all of our tracks in. Now if we go back to our map screen, you can see we've got more waypoints than we did before. So there we go. That's how easy it is. So now that we have all these loaded into our Xplore, I got one more graph to do, which I'll take care of that. If you'd like to see a video on how to manage the waypoints on the Xplore, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, and I'll work on that as a future video. Just going to load the last card in here. Show you one more time. There we go. Importing all our waypoints here from the final. So this is the third unit. It literally took me 5 or 10 minutes to do 3 units. Another 1,000 waypoints from this one. This one was one of my older graphs. And now if we go back, you can see I've got waypoints from Louisiana to Oklahoma, Michigan, Wisconsin, all over now onto this graph. And now we can start cleaning them up. If you want to see other cool features about the Xplore and some time-saving stuff that I like, check out this video on the screen right here next. A 2-finger touch to go back. So if you want to see something a little better on your side scan or the map, you can use that to quickly go full screen.